Hello everyone. So if you've been with my channel for a while, and thank you very much if you have, then you know that this bag has been in my collection for years and years and years. It's a vintage Chanel lambskin camera bag. It's quite different than camera bags that you see on the market nowadays, and it's quite different from a lot of Chanel's because it doesn't even have the chain strap. It has an all leather strap. There's quite a lot of features on this bag that are different, and it's actually an iridescent kind of green. Hopefully you can pick up some of that on the camera. I've done videos on it before, so if you're interested in those, you might want to look back at some of my older videos. But the reason that I pulled it out today is because about a year ago already, I added another vintage camera bag to my collection. I don't know if I mentioned it in a prior video or not, but I've kind of gone away from purchasing Chanel's newer pieces. I've been extremely dissatisfied with the quality of the items in the, I would say, from about the 27 series going forward. The last really solid series they had, in my opinion, was the 25. And anything forward of that is really questionable quality. So I've kind of steered away from buying anything of theirs, no matter how much I really want to. I think I picked up an O case or something. But about a year ago, maybe even more, I went ahead and picked up a second vintage camera case. This one is a, oh gosh, I don't remember now. It's either a 0 series or a 1 series, and this one is a 0 series. So a 0 series bag or a 1 series bag puts it in the range of about 1986 to 1989, somewhere in that range of years, meaning that they're both approximately 33 to 35 years old. So yeah, that's like incredible. It's probably older than a lot of you guys that are even watching this, but you know, a lot of times I look at the Hermes bags and I'm like, oh my gosh, they've lasted lifetimes. But here you have two bags that have already lasted like 30 some odd years, 30 plus years, and they're in incredible condition. I have kept this one since I've became the second owner in immaculate condition. I do use it, but it's managed to stay perfect, and that speaks to the, I think, vintage quality of Chanel, not so much the new stuff. I definitely would shy away from that. But if you pick up an older piece, or you want to pick up an older piece, gosh, you know, especially in lambskin, I would absolutely go for it. The quality is really high on the older pieces. And you can see this one has a tassel that pulls it open. And like I said, I've done some videos on it showing what it fits and everything. But I wanted to show off the new one because it's also in lambskin, and it's actually my first chevron piece, I believe. You can see that the stitching is in a more of a diamond kind of pattern, a chevron pattern. You've got your CCs in the middle there. A lot of the older series, they put the CCs in different places, and you know, some of them you'll find it on the bottom, some of them it's on the side, and some of them it's much larger. So there you have a small one and a large one. And so they played around a lot more with the CCs, and most of them were embossed as opposed to like having a lock or anything like that. This one also has a tassel. That's another feature that you'll find on a lot of the vintage bags. And on this particular one, let me grab out the other one. Very Gucci-esque, right, or YSL. It's actually longer on the black one than it is on the green one. So the tassel length varies also. And this one, whoever had it, they kept it in wonderful condition as well. There was no corner wear or anything like that. Came with a box, a vintage box, an authenticity card. It even has a back pocket, which, if I can find my phone, here it is. Easily fits one of today's sized phones with room to spare. That's a 6.5 inch, and you could fit something much bigger in there. And they're generously sized bags. You know, a lot of the bags that they're putting out on the market now are these teensy-weensy little nano bags. These are actually, both of them, they're approximately 9 by 7 by 2.5. So it'll definitely fit all your items. And a good camera bag, I was told, will last a lifetime, and that's true. So let me pull that out. I'm not going to do what fits in it because it'll fit most of the stuff you need. But I wanted to show you like how I store them, because when it comes to vintage bags, you want to make sure that you know, you do everything you can to kind of care for them and store them properly and that sort of thing. So the way that I do it is just soft dust bags. I take a variety of different dust bags from companies that I've purchased from and just kind of stuff them in there. And then, as you saw, I take the chain, kind of put the chain inside on the top of the dust bag so it's not like touching all the leather on the inside. And I try to pull the zip as much as I can. I leave out a little bit of the chain, and I try and pull the zip as much as I can across. So then just a little bit of the chain is poking out. You can either rest that along the top or put like a cover underneath. But I find just for me that the more accessible a bag is, the more I will wear it. If it's all hidden away in the dust bag and too protected, I can't reach for it as, easily, and it becomes cumbersome to use. And then beautiful, beautiful chain work on the older bags as well. And then when you go inside, I'm just going to take out all those dust bags. Just a main open compartment. As you can see there, it's just a big black hole. But yeah, I just wanted to share it with you and, advise you that if you're getting a vintage bag or looking at a Chanel, definitely consider a vintage bag. They're really, really high quality, come in a variety of different colors. I think the only thing that I would advise is that you make sure that it hasn't been repainted, unless that's something that you're okay with, because you don't know how that would wear on a vintage bag over time. So you want to make sure that when you buy it, you want to get it as close to the original construction as you possibly can. But just another vintage Chanel camera bag to my collection. This one's in black lambskin as well. And if you ever wonder if lambskin's going to hold up, yes, it will. This one is 35 years and the other one is about 33. So lambskin definitely holds up to wear and tear. And yeah, absolutely beautiful bag. If you have any questions about vintage items in general, you can ask and I'd be happy to help you out. Thanks for watching and have a good day. Bye-bye.